Okay, in this video we talk about seasoning the clay pots, which is a huge element to your clay cookware care, because without seasoning the clay pots you cannot use them. They will have a very short life, and they will break easily, they will crack easily. So how do you season the clay cookware? Now I want to just say that for these ones, you can see I had already seasoned them. What we did was we bought these, and then we put water inside these for 2-3 days to test it out if it's leaking or not. And after we put water for a few days, then we were given mud, clay, soil, whatever you call it, by the seller. And after that we rubbed the mud on this to make it more strong at the bottom. You can see this. And now that I'm in America, I'm going to use it in a short time. I plan to season it once more with not water, with oil this time. So we did this. We put the mud. First we put the water inside. First we put the water inside, set it out for 2-3 days to test it if it's leaking. When it did not leak, we put the mud outside, and then we let it dry in the sun. After it dried out in the sun, you should take some oil. Any oil you want to take, coconut oil is the best, and then you put oil all the way inside it, outside, and again it goes into the sun for 2-3 days outside. The more the better. Then your clay pot is pretty healthy to be used for cooking. The same thing you can see I did with this. We put the water inside to test it if it's leaking or not. When it did not leak, we took the mud and rubbed it inside here. You can see that. After rubbing the mud, we let it dry out in the sun for 2-3 days. And then now when I'm ready to use, and when the sunlight is consistent and warm, really warm, I'm going to put a lot of coconut oil all over it, outside and inside, and let it sun dry. And then I'll just start using my clay pot. This one I bought the day before I was leaving India, so I did not get a chance to season it back there. However, it's going to go to the same process. I'm going to soak this in some water, let it sit out for 2-3 days. After soaking it in water, I will let it sun dry. After it sun dries, again putting oil over it, oiling it, and then I will let it sun dry again for next 2-3 days, and it's ready to use. The same process goes with these two. I want to make sure that it is seasoned well so it can last a long time. Even though I have to add that usually for water bowls for the animals, most people don't season it. You just clean it with a brush and start using it. So that's it. And these ones I plan to put the oil and let it sit out as well. So that's pretty much it, how you season the clay pots. Now some people on YouTube will say you can use some rice water, which is just rice soaked in and the water out of the boiled rice. You can take that water and you can put it inside your clay pot and let it heat on warm and boil. I don't plan to do that with my clay pots. I think just the last step of oiling them and letting them sun dry is enough, but that is your choice. So this is how you season the clay pots before using. So it's a good 1 week to 1.5 week process. Be patient, give it time, give it love and care, and that way your clay pots will last a long time. So, and who would want these sweet babies to last a long time? They're so gorgeous. Then it has the sacred energy of the artists who work so hard and never get out of the poverty line despite their hard work. It has the beauty of their hands, working continuously and giving such healthiest itunes to us. And it's just something that you will always enjoy eating, and because the taste is fabulous in clay pots. So it retains the nutrients, it's supporting the artist, it's supporting an ancient art. It is all a very wonderful sacred process. So make sure you do season your clay pots very well and take good care of them. All right, this is it.